And now Brian Knopik joins us with the first look at our forecast. Brian, it looks like we are on a crescendo of a weather roller coaster out there.
That's absolutely right, Justin. Today we were socked in the clouds, and that kept our temperatures into the 40s, which was actually around the noontime hour when we saw a few peaks of sunshine. But look at Pittsburgh down to the south, 74 degrees. Those temperatures are heading our way, but I'll have more details on exactly when coming up later in the show. But for now, overnight, we're going to stay pretty steady in the upper 30s at 7 p.m. A few of those isolated rain showers are still going to be around our area, but by 1 a.m., becoming just cloudy, 34 degrees, dropping off to near freezing at 7 a.m. tomorrow, but we'll see a few peaks of sunshine, and we're going to get a little bit warmer than today and into the middle 50s, but definitely we have seen a brief cool down from our record highs this past week. We're going to see some showers coming up for the end of the week, but more records are on their way, and they could be significant. We're talking almost 100-year-old records. Justin, I'll have more of that coming up later in the show.
Thanks so much, Brian, and there's more to come on News 7 after the break.
The cultural festivals in Lyndon continue.
And a few flurries were flying across places like Jay Peak today, and we saw cooler temperatures, but I'll let you know how much we're going to rebound from those temperatures later this weekend. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Well, our temperature right now of 40 degrees outside in St. Johnsbury was a lot higher, near 47 for our actual high today, but that was only because we saw a few peaks of sunshine around the noon hour, and that shot up those temperatures into the upper 40s, close to 50, and even a little bit higher further south in Vermont. So without that sunshine, our current temperatures would be about the high for today. 50 in Lebanon, 41 in Montpelier, but jumping across the Connecticut River, we're looking still in the upper 30s and even mid 30s as you go into Maine. But as you take a further look out into the entire Northeast, 51 down in Bennington, 52 in Keene. Those are the warm spots, and that's going to continue to be how it is. We have a grading of 50s and 60s to the south, 40s, and then even 30s as you head further to the north. But for our rain today, we've probably seen a few of those spits on most of us throughout the entire region, except far southern Orange County that may have missed out on those. But just light rain showers, and there might be a few flurries mixing in overnight between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Nothing to deal with, just flurries, very small, no accumulations expected, and that's as we can see that we've been socked in under those clouds. The whiter tops here, that's when our rainfall was at its heaviest, which still wasn't very much, less than 1/10 of an inch accumulations today. And the reason why places like Pittsburgh and New York City were in the 70s, sunshine. That's all the difference it made. We could have easily been in the 60s again had we seen a little more sun today. But look at these highs tomorrow. We're talking about potentially record highs across the entire nation. 78 in Dallas, 81 in Memphis, even as far north as Chicago into the middle and upper 70s tomorrow. Yes, those warmer temperatures are on the way for the second half of our weekend, but some of us are looking for where that snow is because we're still dying for a little bit of that ski season, but it looks to be coming to a close as we head out. Not that we're not going to see any cooler weather, but we do just have those light rain showers mixing with a little bit of snow, and we have a warm front off to our west and our south, which is going to be building in with some rain for your Thursday, but that's not going to shift off to our east until we head later into Thursday night, overnight into Friday. So what are we going to be looking at tonight? 31 degrees, a chance for a few flurries, but nothing major, no cold snap. So we're going to be seeing those calm winds and no real accumulations to deal with. But for tomorrow, warming up about 5 degrees warmer than today into the middle 50s. Again, partly sunny. Those clouds will be clearing throughout the later half of the day. Cooling down just slightly into the middle 30s once again, 34 overnight for our Thursday. But in our 5-day, as we take a look at this, 60s on the weekend, even 70 on Monday. We're talking about 70s, yes, and that'll be the first time since October. So we'll see some sunshine and warmer temperatures. Justin?
Sounds great. Thank you, Brian.
Great weather on the way.
Now Brian Knopik joins us with a final look at our forecast. Brian?
Thanks, Justin. Our temperature on Monday, and especially Sunday, we're going to be approaching records that have stood since the 1920s, and even on Monday, 1903, 71 degrees was the record, so we're pushing close to that 71 degrees, if not pushing above it, if we can get some warmer temperatures in here. So definitely shorts weather coming up this next week.
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, Brian.
Yep.
That's all we have for tonight's edition of News 7.
For more news, weather, and sports anytime, visit news7newslink.net.
From everyone here at the Vermont Center for Community Journalism, have a wonderful evening.